Taking notes in class and from lectures can be challenging for many students, especially students with learning disabilities, ADHD, executive functioning issues, auditory processing concerns, students with motor disabilities, and students with dyslexia or dysgraphia. Note-taking is a skill that is helpful for all of us while reading or listening to information. Note-taking can be done on a computer, smart device, or by using paper and pencil. Taking notes or jotting down information helps extend our long-term memory. Note-taking allows for active engagement during lectures, reading text, and when viewing videos in multimedia. It also encourages the clarification of information that may be confusing. The writing of notes is an active practice that helps with the encoding of information and long-term storage. Taking notes can help us understand information, and notes are a resource to use as a reference to review at a later time. Students may experience a number of problems when taking notes. Some students may have trouble identifying the important information that should be noted. Some may have trouble organizing their notes and keeping up with the information while listening. Others may be easily distracted and have trouble paying attention, while some students may have trouble physically writing notes. Note-taking is a complex process composed of several tasks. Tasks like listening, deciding what is important and writing things down, need to happen simultaneously. Students may have trouble with one or more of these tasks, which can make the entire note-taking process a challenge. There are a number of strategies and applications that can help students with note-taking. These strategies are necessary for some students and are beneficial for many students. Teachers can help students become more efficient and organized note-takers by teaching general note-taking tips. Teaching students how to organize their notes by adding dates and labels and numbering all pages is a good way to begin. Other helpful strategies include writing on one side of the page, writing phrases instead of sentences, using abbreviations, and using symbols to indicate key information the teacher emphasizes and indicates is important to know. Drawing blanks for missed information and using highlighters or highlighting tape for additional emphasis is also helpful. Teachers can use strategies to help students with note-taking during presentations by providing students with note outlines that highlight important parts of the lesson. Teachers can slow down their speaking rate and use verbal cues that identify specific key phrases and important information that students should write down. Guided notes help students remain engaged during a lecture and help them focus on the important information. Teachers can also provide students with new or important vocabulary words in advance of the lecture or reading. Providing key words and ideas using visual organizers such as graphic organizers and word maps can help students focus and organize their notes. Providing PowerPoint presentations that students can download in advance is helpful for many students, and especially helpful for students who use assistive technology. Giving students time to review their notes after the lecture or presentation and time to ask questions helps with processing, comprehension, and retention. Structured note-taking methods like the split page or Cornell Notes method can help students keep track of main points and key vocabulary. With digital note-taking apps like OneNote, students can divide their notes into sections and pages that can be easily navigated and searched. Google Keep and Apple Notes both have speech-to-text functionality so students can capture spoken ideas that are immediately transcribed to text. Students can save their notes and send them to their email account or online storage like Microsoft OneDrive or Google Drive. Apple Notes is available on Macs, iPad, and iPhones. There are note-taking apps and smart pens that allow students to record notes and go back and annotate them for understanding. Sonocent Audio Notetaker is an application that captures audio, text, and slides that can be easily organized and annotated. Apple Pencil is used with an iPad to take notes and mark up documents and web pages. With Scribble, students can write with Apple Pencil in any text field, and Scribble automatically converts handwriting into typed text. Text can be erased, copied, and moved. TextHelp provides reading and writing tools that help students organize their notes and research. The Highlights tool allows students to highlight important notes digitally and quickly, allowing students to focus on important information. Other note-taking apps include AudioNote, which links notes to voice recordings, Evernote, which allows students to add text, images, audio, scans, PDFs, and documents to notes, and Notability, which allows students to combine handwriting, photos, typing, and sketching in a single note. Smart Pens enable students to take notes while recording classroom lectures or discussion. To use the Smart Pen, Tab anywhere in the notes and the pen will play back what was said at the time. The pen also saves digital copies of the notes that can be transferred to a computer. Some students benefit from recording lectures and going back and taking additional notes while viewing and listening to the recording. Students who are deaf or hard of hearing benefit from receiving transcripts of lectures and presentations, and may need a dedicated note-taker to assist them with class. Using a note-taking method such as SQ3R can be very helpful when students are reading information and taking notes. SQ3R stands for Survey, Questions, Read, Recite, Review. Begin by skimming the reading material. Look over headings, diagrams, and images. Questions. Turn the headings into questions. Asking questions helps students pay attention with a purpose. Read. Read as though you were answering the questions. Recite. Turn away from what you are reading and try to recall what you read. What are the answers to the questions? First, actually say the answers out loud in your own words. Then write the answers to the questions in your notes using your own words. Review. Review your notes and make sure they are clear and that you understand what you wrote. Talking with someone else about your notes and the content you just read also helps. Note-taking is a skill all students need, especially students in high school and who plan to attend post-secondary school. By teaching students strategies to take notes and giving them choices in what device they would like to use, and the note-taking method they would like to use, they can improve their note-taking skills and begin to feel confident in their ability to capture, comprehend, and retain important information when taking notes during lectures and readings. For more information on assistive technology for learning, see our additional videos.